Hey, it's me again. As I said in the last video, I've been asking myself some weird questions, and of course, the only way I'm going to find the answers is going within, and maybe the answers will somehow pop out, and maybe a overnight message, or maybe when I'm finally able to get some sleep. But a lot of these questions have to do with the opposite sex, women. They ask that their men have a job, and they ask that their men are flexible and understanding and open-minded and spontaneous, and then they have a job and they have a car and they have the basic needs and wants to make your life as fulfilling as possible, correct? So then, if that be the concept, or if that be the element of what they're looking for in a guy, ladies, that should be a mirrored concept for what we will look for in you. Okay, guys' point of view again, right? So if ladies, you want us men to be groomed, to take care of ourselves, to be somewhat in shape and act like we care about ourselves so we can care about you and take care of you. Ladies, that means we want you to do the same thing. We are mirrored from each other, right? So when you look at your partner, or when you look at guys, you are expecting, or you are wanting to have them mirror your soul. That's how it works. That's why for those that you don't resonate with, you don't do anything with. But the ones that you resonate with, the ones that you connect with, the ones that you can talk with, the ones that you can be open with, those are your mirrored souls. But see, now the crazy thing that I just, for whatever reason, can't understand is that women like dad bods, which means they like guys to be fat and out of shape. Okay? So how is that self-loving yourself? Right? Like, if you're fat and out of shape, which means you don't which means you don't exercise, which means you don't eat right, sleep right. So, in turn, with you not being able to take care of yourself, which means fat and out of shape, I mean, come on, guys, let's just be honest for a minute. Then how can you take care of your partner? Because remember, it's take care of yourself first, so that way you can take care of your partner. So there has to be some selfishness at play here, because you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of somebody else. So ladies, if you're wanting a guy to be groomed and to take care of themselves and to look appropriately and act appropriately and all this other stuff, then how in the Sam hell can you guys like dad bods and like guys in bushy beards and like these rebel guys that ride bikes and have all these toys and trinkets, but yet you don't do it for yourself, or expect the guys to do it all for you? Give you validation, give you support, give you all these things, but yet you're not willing to do it for yourselves. Or you claim that you'll do it for yourself, but then inadvertently or behind the scenes, we find out that you're only doing it to manipulate us, you're only doing it to play mind games, you're only doing it to show dominance so that you get your own way, so we look like the lesser force. So once again, it's coming from a single guy who's been single for a better part of a decade. Like, I am failing to see the logic behind a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing as to pertaining to the relationship or to the dating aspect of the world out here today. Like, there is contradictions up and down the wall. Like, saying that you want this, but then it's okay if you have this. Like, do we listen to, like, our own thoughts and our own feelings and our own opinions before we go saying that if we want a man to be groomed, then having a beard is okay? Because if they have a beard, that's not groomed. Okay? Like, let's just be honest. I mean, that's just common sense, logic, some psychology there, some sociology. If you want your guy to be in good shape and be healthy and all that, then having a dad bod would not register as a guy who takes care of themselves. Now, that also does play a factor in whether or not the guy has 20 pounds of overweight or if he has 150 pounds of overweight. So, like, we have to be more clear on what we classify as a dad bod versus guys being in shape. Now, I'm almost 40 years old, and yes, I have some weight on me, but it's definitely not beer belly, and I definitely don't look like I haven't been on a treadmill in 30 years. So, I guess I'm just really trying to understand, like, where all these, like, interests or personality traits or things that people are looking for are coming from. Because once you get talking to people and, like, hearing the words come out of people's mouths, you start, like, realizing, wait a minute. Okay, so you're saying one thing, but you expect another. So wouldn't that classify as a double standard, or wouldn't that classify as a backward statement? I mean, wanting one thing, but then turning around and saying another? Just thought, folks, like, and I guess this has been kind of happening on both sides of the fence spectrum, of the sex fence spectrum. Just a thought. Thank you for your time. Have a great night. Much love.